Hello everyone and welcome back to Chill English Channel. I'm Sophia.
And I'm Jake. We're so happy you're here with us today.
Whether you're relaxing at home, driving to work, exercising, studying English, or simply enjoying a quiet moment for yourself, thank you for spending this time with us.
Today, we're going to talk about a topic that affects almost everyone, but very few people discuss honestly.
Money.
More specifically, we're going to talk about the habits that keep people poor.
Now, before we begin, let's make something very clear.
Being poor does not mean someone is lazy, unintelligent, or unsuccessful.
Absolutely not.
Many hardworking people struggle financially.
Many intelligent people struggle financially.
And many good people struggle financially.
Life is complicated.
Different people start from different situations.
Some people face challenges that others never experience.
That's reality.
So today's conversation is not about judging anyone.
It's about understanding behaviors,
Habits,
decisions,
mindsets.
because sometimes the biggest obstacles aren't outside of us.
They're inside our daily routines.
That's a powerful idea.
It really is.
Let me ask you something, Sophia.
Sure.
When people think about becoming wealthy, what do you think they focus on most?
Usually earning more money,
Exactly.
getting a better job,
Receiving a promotion,
starting a business.
finding new opportunities.
And there's nothing wrong with those goals.
Of course not.
But I think many people overlook something important.
What's that?
The habits they already have.
That's interesting.
Someone can earn more money.
But still struggle financially,
Someone can receive a raise.
yet remain stressed about money,
Someone can increase their income.
but never increase their wealth.
Those aren't necessarily the same thing.
That's a distinction many people don't understand.
Income is how much money comes in.
Wealth is what remains after years of decisions.
Exactly.
And that's where habits become important.
Very important.
One habit I've noticed is that many people focus only on today's comfort.
That's a huge one.
They rarely think about their future selves.
What do you mean by that?
Imagine someone receives extra money,
Okay.
maybe a bonus from work.
Or a salary increase.
Instead of asking, how can I use this to improve my future?
They immediately ask, what can I buy?
Exactly.
That's actually very common.
Modern society encourages it.
Everywhere we look, people are being encouraged to spend.
Buy this.
Upgrade that.
Get the newest version.
Treat yourself.
Reward yourself.
Spend now?
Think later.
That sounds familiar.
Because we hear those messages every day.
That's true. And over time, those messages influence our behavior. I think one of the biggest financial mistakes people make is confusing appearance with success.
That's such an important point.
Some people spend money trying to look rich.
Instead of becoming rich,
Expensive clothes,
luxury cars,
the latest gadgets,
constant upgrades,
things that create the image of success.
but not necessarily real financial security.
Have you ever noticed how social media makes this even worse?
Definitely.
People see luxury vacations,
Designer brands,
expensive restaurants,
beautiful lifestyles.
and they assume everyone else is doing better than they are.
Comparison can become very expensive
That's a great sentence.
because comparison often leads people to spend money emotionally.
Not logically.
Exactly.
They buy things to impress people,
Or to feel successful.
or simply because everyone else seems to have them.
The problem is that appearances can be misleading.
Very misleading.
Some people look wealthy but have enormous debt.
While others look ordinary and quietly build financial stability.
That's a lesson many people learn too late.
Another habit that keeps people poor is avoiding financial education.
That's a big one.
Many people spend years studying subjects in school.
Yet never learn how money actually works.
Nobody teaches them how to manage money,
How to budget.
how to invest,
How debt works.
how compound growth works.
And because they don't understand these things, they often make expensive mistakes.
Sometimes very expensive mistakes.
The interesting thing is that many people avoid learning about money because they think it's boring,
Or difficult.
or only for wealthy people.
But that's like refusing to learn how to drive and then wondering why every journey feels difficult.
Great analogy.
Understanding money doesn't automatically make someone rich.
But not understanding money can make life much harder.
I completely agree.
Another habit I've noticed is short-term thinking.
That's probably one of the biggest habits on this list.
Most people naturally focus on immediate rewards.
Because immediate rewards feel good.
Very good.
Saving money isn't exciting.
Buying something new is.
Investing isn't always exciting.
Spending money often is.
Waiting requires patience.
Spending provides instant satisfaction.
And that's where many people struggle.
Because the most valuable financial decisions often don't feel rewarding in the moment.
Their rewards appear much later.
Sometimes years later.
Sometimes decades later.
That's why delayed gratification is such an important skill.
Delayed gratification sounds complicated, but the idea is actually simple.
It means being willing to give up a small reward today for a much bigger reward tomorrow.
Successful people often think this way.
Not just with money, but with health,
Education,
relationships.
career growth,
They understand that today's choices create tomorrow's reality.
and perhaps that's where many financial journeys begin, not with a huge salary, but with the small decisions people make every single day. You know, Jake, when people hear the word poor, they usually think about money.
That's true.
But the habits we're discussing today affect much more than finances.
Definitely.
Many of these habits influence a person's future, opportunities, and quality of life.
That's why they're so important.
One habit that I think deserves attention is constantly blaming circumstances.
That's a difficult topic, but an important one.
Very important.
And again, we're not saying that circumstances don't matter.
Of course they do.
Some people face greater challenges than others.
That's simply reality.
But successful people tend to focus on what they can control.
While unsuccessful people often focus only on what they can't control.
Exactly.
It's the difference between asking, why is this happening to me?
And asking, what can I do about it?
That's a powerful shift in thinking.
Because one question creates frustration.
And the other creates action.
Action doesn't guarantee success,
But it creates the possibility of success.
which is much better than doing nothing.
I once heard someone say that excuses are expensive.
I like that.
At first, I didn't fully understand it.
What changed your mind?
I realized that every excuse protects us from discomfort today.
But often costs us opportunities tomorrow.
That's so true.
I'm too busy.
I'll start next month.
Maybe someday.
I'm waiting for the right time.
Those sentences sound harmless.
But years can disappear inside those excuses.
And eventually, people wonder why nothing changed.
Another habit that keeps people financially stuck is living without clear goals.
That's a huge one.
Most people know what they want today.
But not what they want 5 years from now.
Exactly.
Imagine getting into a car and driving without knowing your destination.
You might enjoy the ride for a while.
But eventually, you'll feel lost.
The same thing happens financially.
If people don't know where they're trying to go, every decision becomes harder.
Should they save?
Invest?
Change careers?
Learn new skills?
Without direction, it's difficult to make good choices consistently.
Successful people often have a long-term vision.
It doesn't have to be perfect,
Not at all.
but they usually have some idea of where they're heading.
And that vision influences their daily decisions.
That's something many people underestimate.
Small decisions become easier when they're connected to a bigger goal.
Another habit I've noticed is spending too much time consuming and not enough time creating.
That's especially relevant today.
We live in the age of endless content.
Videos,
Social media,
news,
podcasts.
entertainment,
Information has never been more accessible.
which is wonderful in many ways.
Absolutely.
But there's also a danger.
What's that?
People can spend years consuming knowledge without producing anything.
That's interesting.
They watch videos about business.
but never start one,
They watch videos about fitness.
but never exercise,
They watch videos about investing.
but never save money.
Learning feels productive,
Sometimes it actually is productive.
but eventually, learning must lead to action.
Otherwise, it becomes a form of entertainment.
Exactly.
I think many people are addicted to preparation.
That's a great way to describe it.
They feel like they're making progress because they're gathering information.
But real progress often begins when action starts.
Speaking of action, let's talk about another habit:
Which one?
avoiding discomfort.
That's a big one.
Most opportunities require discomfort.
Learning new skills is uncomfortable.
Starting a business is uncomfortable.
Asking for a promotion is uncomfortable.
Speaking in public is uncomfortable.
Changing careers can be uncomfortable.
Growth and discomfort often travel together,
Yet, many people spend their lives trying to avoid discomfort completely.
which is understandable.
Nobody enjoys feeling uncertain.
Nobody enjoys failure.
Nobody enjoys rejection.
But successful people tend to see discomfort differently.
How so?
They often view discomfort as a sign that they're growing.
That's an important mindset.
Instead of asking, "How can I avoid this?"
They ask, what can I learn from this?
that shift changes everything.
It really does.
Another habit that quietly keeps people poor is spending time with people who constantly complain.
That's a sensitive topic.
It is.
But environment matters.
More than many people realize.
If every conversation is negative,
Negative thinking becomes normal.
if everyone around you believes success is impossible,
Eventually, you may start believing it too.
the people around us influence our expectations,
Our habits,
our beliefs.
even our ambitions.
That's why successful people are often careful about their environment.
They spend time with people who encourage growth,
People who challenge them.
people who inspire them,
Not because they want perfect friends.
but because attitudes are contagious.
Very contagious.
You know what fascinates me?
What?
Many of the habits we've discussed today don't look dangerous.
That's true.
Nobody wakes up thinking, "Today I'm going to damage my future."
Hopefully not.
Yet small habits repeated over many years can have enormous consequences.
That's the scary part.
And also the hopeful part.
How so?
Because if small habits can create problems,
Then small habits can also create success.
exactly.
A better future often begins with a few better decisions repeated consistently.
And once people truly understand that, they start seeing their daily choices in a completely different way.
Because every decision is quietly shaping the person they'll become.
Because every decision is quietly shaping the person they'll become.
And I think that's one of the most important ideas we've discussed today.
Why do you say that?
Because many people think their future will be determined by one big opportunity.
A lucky break.
A promotion.
A successful business.
A life-changing investment.
But in reality, most futures are built little by little.
Day by day.
Decision by decision.
Habit by habit.
That's not always exciting to hear.
No, but it's empowering.
Because it means we have more control than we think.
Exactly.
Another habit that often keeps people poor is refusing to take responsibility for mistakes.
That's a difficult lesson for everyone.
Definitely.
Nobody enjoys admitting they were wrong.
Nobody enjoys failure.
Nobody enjoys making bad decisions.
But successful people tend to learn from mistakes instead of hiding from them.
That's a huge difference.
Some people make a mistake and spend years blaming other people.
Or blaming circumstances.
Or blaming bad luck.
Meanwhile, successful people often ask a different question.
What can I learn from this?
Exactly.
That question changes everything.
Because mistakes can become valuable teachers.
If we're willing to learn from them.
One thing I've noticed is that wealthy people often see learning as an investment.
That's true.
They invest in skills,
Knowledge.
experiences,
Personal growth.
while many people see those things as expenses.
That's an interesting distinction.
Imagine two people receive the same amount of money.
Okay.
One spends everything on temporary pleasures.
And the other spends part of it learning valuable skills.
5 years later, their lives may look completely different.
Because skills often create opportunities.
Exactly.
One of the greatest investments people can make is in themselves.
I couldn't agree more.
Learning communication skills,
Leadership skills,
technical skills.
financial skills,
Those investments can continue paying benefits for years.
sometimes for an entire lifetime.
Another habit that quietly hurts people financially is constantly seeking shortcuts.
That's becoming more common these days.
Everyone wants quick results,
Quick money,
quick success,
quick solutions.
quick transformations.
Social media often makes it look easy.
That's true.
We see stories about overnight success,
People becoming rich instantly.
businesses growing overnight.
But those stories rarely show the full picture.
Usually there are years of effort behind the scenes.
Years that nobody talks about.
Exactly.
The truth is that most lasting success is surprisingly boring.
That's a funny way to describe it.
But it's true.
Consistency is boring.
Saving money is often boring.
Learning new skills takes time.
Building a career takes patience.
None of those things are exciting every day.
Yet they work.
That's what matters.
I think one reason people struggle financially is because they're looking for dramatic changes.
Instead of small improvements.
Exactly.
Small improvements don't look impressive,
At least not immediately.
but they accumulate.
That's a powerful word.
Accumulate means something gradually grows over time.
Wealth accumulates.
Skills accumulate.
Knowledge accumulates.
Experience accumulates.
Confidence accumulates too.
And eventually, those small improvements become impossible to ignore.
You know what I find interesting?
What?
Most people already know many of these lessons.
That's true. Save money.
Learn new skills.
Avoid unnecessary debt.
Think long term.
Take responsibility.
Keep learning.
None of these ideas are revolutionary.
Yet knowing something and doing something are very different.
That's where habits come in.
Exactly.
Habits determine what we do repeatedly,
And repeated actions create results.
whether those results are positive or negative.
That's why habits matter so much.
They quietly shape our future every single day.
Most people focus on goals.
But successful people often focus on systems.
Explain that.
A goal is something you want to achieve.
Like becoming financially stable.
Exactly.
And a system?
A system is what you do every day.
Ah, I like that.
Reading regularly,
Saving consistently.
learning new skills.
Managing money carefully.
The goal gives direction.
But the system creates progress.
That's a lesson many people discover later in life.
Fortunately, it's never too late to start.
That's an important message.
No matter where someone is financially today,
They can begin making better decisions tomorrow.
they can develop better habits,
Learn new skills.
improve their mindset,
Change their direction.
because the future isn't built in a single day.
It's built through thousands of ordinary days.
And every one of those days offers a new opportunity to make a better choice.
So before we finish, let's think about a simple question.
Which habit from today's conversation stood out to you the most?
Was it short-term thinking?
Comparing yourself to others?
Avoiding discomfort?
Seeking shortcuts?
Blaming circumstances?
Or perhaps spending more time consuming than creating?
Whatever your answer is, remember that awareness is the first step towards change.
Because people cannot improve habits they refuse to recognize.
But once they recognize them,
They can begin replacing them.
one small decision at a time,
One better habit at a time.
one better day at a time.
Thank you so much for joining us today.
We hope this conversation gave you some new perspectives to think about.
If you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with someone who might find it helpful.
And we'd love to hear from you.
Which habit do you think keeps the most people poor?
Let us know in the comments below. We always enjoy reading your thoughts and experiences.
Until next time, keep learning, keep growing, and keep investing in yourself.
Take care, everyone.
Goodbye.
See you in the next episode.